I have to bring this up because it really bothered me when I watched Gunderson's body cam footage in regards to Jack Ducoeur. I respect Jack Ducoeur. That was Kaylee's ex. That's Murphy's dad. I respect him for those reasons. And I respect him for giving out his phone day one and letting the cops, do the testing and the whatever, the data extractions, whatever. I respect him for doing that, for going to see the Gonzalez's. He had been with Kaylee 5 years. So, he was like a son to them and still is to this day. They checked him out day one, to make sure he did not have any bruises or anything. And he did not, you guys. People need to put Jack out of their mind when it comes to this crime, okay? They have the right guy in jail. But Jack Ducoeur in the video, as a fucking animal empath with Murphy, I go hard on Murphy. Like, I will cry about Murphy. Gosh, so hard not to talk about Murphy without getting teary-eyed, because I have like a huge lump in my throat. I just can't fathom what he went through, and his barks. Anyways, I don't want to talk about Murphy too much, and only because it's so hard on my heart. But in that footage that he was in, it was so sad. Like, I respect Gunderson for being good boy, and he was like, Murphy, you could tell, was like, okay, this person cares, like, what's going on, like, but the door was left open, Kaylee's door, and Murphy was just in there. He wasn't even trying to come out. He was so scared. He was staying in there. Like, how many passes did the cops make upstairs and going back downstairs? And then Murphy never came out. He had to be coaxed out. Anyways, and so Jack, knowing that Murphy was so scared and had just witnessed all of this shit, Jack, in the back of the cruiser, he's like to Gunderson, well, I'm not worried about Murphy. I want to know what's going on. I know nothing. Like, I know that wasn't meant to be, oh, I don't care about Murphy, but knowing what Murphy went through now, like, at the time, he didn't know what was going on. He's like, I'm not worried about Murphy. I'm worried about what's going on. I know nothing. Now, I'm not sure, like, right off the top of my head, if he said, I'm not worried, or I don't care. If he said, I don't care, that's where I got really pissed off. I'm not worried. I still got pissed off, but, I don't care would be even worse. But I'm not sure what he said. I'm going to have to look it up and put it here. I'm really not sure anymore what he said. I'll post it here. There's that. But then later on, when Gunderson is coming to get all their names and everything, you can clearly see Jack is being consoled by I don't know who. And he's just crying. Like, his ex and the woman he really loved just passed away. And so he took it really hard. He really did. And people need to give that guy a break. Like, honestly, like day 1 or 2, I was like, oh wow, it's the ex-boyfriend. Everybody thinks it's the ex-boyfriend at the very beginning, right? He was cleared so fast, you guys. He has nothing to do with it. I believe his story. I believe him. And I believe he's giving Murphy a great life. Anyways, it bothered me a little bit, and I wanted to share with you guys and talk about it because it came off wrong to me. But I have to put myself in, like, the shoes where he doesn't know what's going on And then whenever everybody got the vandal alert, before the cops even told him it was a quadruple homicide, you could see him just like lose it, like he was losing it. Poor guy. I'm glad they muted that whole time, because it would have been emotional. Like, I'm sure, like, you can just tell by Emily on the floor, Bethany, everybody was just like sobbing, crying, consoling each other. It was actually a beautiful moment. As you can see, like, they loved each other. They were tight. They were clearly a tight knit group. But I'm sorry I'm so emotional, but I knew making this type of video would be. And of course I'm talking about Murphy as well, so I'm a crybaby when it comes to Murphy. And it's the filter that makes me look like I have no tears. Like, I clearly have tears. Anyways, I'm gonna go blow my nose. But it's just so sad. It's really so sad, you guys. Really so sad.